Hello, my dear children. Hope you have attempted your CMAD paper well. Anyways, let us have a quick review on this paper. First of all, to tell you, I am not going to tell you the MCQ answers. Reason being, every question is from MCQ booklet itself. Frankly speaking, no question is outside from the purview of MCQ booklet. And also to tell you, which is totally similar to the previous examination, there was a question which was tested in MCQs. I mean to tell, this is something relating to pricing strategy, which is like we are having similar kind of question even in the institute material, and the students from Masterminds also have been solved this in CRD questions itself. And frankly speaking, this is super easy question also, nothing difficult at all. And since every question is from MCQ material and every question is super simple, I'm not going to concentrate on MCQs at all. And straight away, let me tell you with respect to the main. And also, many of the other institutions who are doing review on the paper are concentrating on MCQs, but they are not actually concentrating on the descriptive part. And hence, let me concentrate on the descriptive part, especially the problematic relating to descriptive part. And the first one, state the main purposes of the cost audit. Frankly speaking, you can open the institute material and also you can check there is no question called main purpose of the cost audit. But take care, don't confuse, wait, think carefully, then you will be coming to understand that purpose is nothing but objective. So state the main purposes of cost audit doesn't mean that state the objectives of the cost audit. And frankly speaking, you are having something called social objectives and general objectives. Basing on those, you just can write this question, purposes of the cost audit, which is nothing but objective of the cost audit. And coming to question number 2B. As per the company's cost records and audit rules 2014, enumerate the particulars relating to items of cost to be included in the books of accounts in respect to repairs and maintenance. Frankly speaking, majority of the other faculty are telling that this is relating to CAS number 12. But the exact question is all about CRA 1 is not having any particular format, but CRA 1 had specified many contents. And like for under material cost, what are the contents that are to be included? Under employee cost, what are the contents that are to be included? Under transportation cost, under S&D cost, like that. Under repairs and maintenance cost, what are all the contents that are to be included? This is the question is all about. As per CRAR, company's cost records and audit rules 2014, actually CRA 1, CRA 2, CRA 3, CRA 4 were also the form of were also forming part of CRAR 2014. So the exact question is all about what cost to be included under the head repairs and maintenance as per CRA 1. That is what the actual question. But even though you have written the principles of measurements as per CAS number 12, which is absolutely hitting it as a correct answer. Reason being, the contents under CRA 1 and also the respective accounting standard is almost the same. So even if you have written principles of measurement under CAS number 12, that is repairs and maintenance, almost you are going to get the correct answer. Not almost everything is same. Frankly speaking, under CRA 1, under the repairs and maintenance head, whatever all the costs are there, as per CAS 12 principles of measurements, the costs are similar and same. So even if you have written that, you're going to get the correct answer for sure. That is what 2B is all about. Now 3A. Mention the steps to be taken by cost auditor before accepting appointment as per CRAR 2014. If I was not wrong, rule number 6B. Yeah, rule number 6, sub rule number 1B. Yeah, that's the point. Sub rule number 1B, where you're going to have a very clear cut thing that cost auditor, before accepting the cost audit, first of all, he has to give the letter of engagement. He has to prove that he is not disqualified from doing the audit and he is qualified. So all the 4 certifications, whatever are there, he has to submit all the 4 certifications. And that is a direct question also, nothing great at all. Coming to 3B, factors the cost auditor should consider in planning the cost audit assignment. There's a chapter called cost audit program. So from the cost audit program, this is the first and foremost thing, and also easy, nothing difficult at all. Now coming to 4A, As per CAS number 6 outright it's available. He is asking you to compute the cost of material. Frankly speaking, you're having similar question in the institute material also. Purchase of material is $1,80,000 and you need to use one conversion rate. Which conversion rate you're supposed to use and take? And as on the date of contract you entered, whatever the rate, you just don't bother. As on the date of bill of payment, whatever the rate, you don't bother. You need to consider the date of import. The difference between date of import and date of payment, whatever is there, this is nothing but forex difference which has to be transferred to costing P&L account. It is not having any place in the abridged cost statement at all. So you need to consider the date, the rate on date of import, which will be clearly said as per CAS number 6. So $1,80,000 multiplied by 86.45. Now coming to the next one, freight. Freight is rupees 150,600 inclusive. It's not included in this. And if you think with common sense, this is what you are purchasing from the supplier. Okay, this is what we are purchasing from the supplier in foreign currency. Then how is it practically possible that freight is already included in that, the 2 in rupees? Which is not the correct part at all. You have to understand something like freight is something like inclusive, in the sense it is to be included while computing the material cost. That is the meaning. Please don't construe it as included. Freight is not like included, or it's not something like inclusive in above cost. If you are assuming like that, please make a note clearly that freight is already inclusive in the above cost of $1,80,000, then you can happily consider that freight is already included and hence no need to consider. But whenever it was given like this, purchase of material is $1,80,000, where you need to understand this is something like FOB price, and to find CIF price you just need to include the freight also. This is what you have to understand. And on the other hand, if you're assuming that this itself is CIF price and freight is already included, once again no need to do anything. But general perception is all about freight inclusive, means that it is to be included while computing cost of material. And coming to import duty, 5% of the material cost. Frankly speaking, this is having an impact on the assumption that you're going to take the freight. 5% on the material cost. So $1,80,000 multiplied by 86.45 plus freight. Then you are computing import duty, or before that it just obviously depends on the situation and assumption that you have done. And moving on to the next thing, demurrage charges. Frankly speaking, you all people know the demurrage charges will not be included at all. And coming to import subsidy, sir, there are students who are confusing that this import subsidy is relating to import duty. Import subsidy is not relating to import duty. Since you have imported the good from the outside country, and then you have got the subsidy. So frankly speaking, import subsidy has to be deducted from the final cost of your material. Final cost of your material. And last but not least, bank charges for letter of credit. Bank charges is of administration in nature and hence it is not to be included. Now coming to question number 4B. 4B is very simple. A company purchased equipment 20 crores, insurance pays 2 crore and depreciated value after 5 years is 10 crore and 1 crore. This is a question which is copy pasted from the institute material from CAS number 12. So even I've been telling the same thing in the classroom, never ever leave any kind of problem from cost accounting standards, and the same was happened. And frankly speaking, 20 crores is the insurance equipment and 2 crore is the insurance pair, and the total amount is 22 crores. Now the breakup is something like 20 crores value had become 10 crore, 2 crore value had become 1 crore. So it's all about the value now is all about 11 crores. And old spare is being reconditioned and cost of reconditioning is 20 lakh. So just simply capitalize that 0.2 crore and hence it stood at something like 11.2 crore. But unfortunately the current market value is only 50 lakhs. So it has to be recorded only at 0.5 crore. Yes. Analyze what is the treatment that is to be done with respect to the repairs and maintenance as per CAS number 12 and also calculate the amount. Since here he is actually concentrating only on spare, because this old spare value of reconditioning old spare current market value is 50 lakhs. Let me modify this something like this. Totally 10 crores. 1 second. Yes. Totally 10 crores plus 1 crore. And here he is talking only about the spare. So forget about this part. Now coming to spare part. 1 crore and reconditioning value is 20 lakhs. So plus 0.2 crores. And now it is standing something at 1.2 crore. But the current market value is estimated to be only 0.5 crore, that is 50 lakh. So obviously 1.2 crore minus 0.5 crore, something at 120, 50, 0.7 crore, which has to be transferred as repairs and maintenance as per CAS number 12. I hope it's clear. Something like speaking only about the spare part, 1 crore is the value of the spare left out, 20 lakhs is the reconditioning value. Just simply capitalize so that you are going to get 120 lakhs, frankly speaking. But the market value is only 50 lakhs. So 120 lakhs and 50 lakhs, the difference is like 70 lakhs, which has to be transferred as repairs and maintenance as per CAS number 12. And now coming to question number 5 here, not speaking more about this at all because this is a copy paste question. And frankly speaking, he is asking you to prepare cost reconciliation statement. And there's a small catch here. The point with respect to point number 5. Some renovation work has been carried out where the cost is 3,87,500 and its useful life was only 5 years. He did not mention whether is it in cost records or financial records, and hence you can assume and you can comfortably write, but we clearly want the assumption whatever you have written. And all the remaining things are absolutely same and very easy. And coming to question number 5b, which is this very simple and easy question, investigation methodology of forensic audit, easy question, and it's a direct question. Coming to 6 here, as per section 17, power of search and seizure, which is also an easy question and also a direct question from anti-money laundering, PMLA. And coming to 6b, techniques of management audit, likewise you're having all the techniques, I mean to tell, like accounting techniques, scientific techniques, statistical techniques, easy direct question. Question number 7 here, steps in IT security audit, even that is also a direct question, easy question. Benefits of environmental auditing. From environmental auditing, you are having many other things. So benefit is obviously unexpected, but somehow he asked, but it is there. It's like equally important. But in environmental audit, there are many other things. That's what I mean, like features of environmental audit, objectives, and even how the environmental audit is being done. And coming to 8A, draft internal control questionnaire with respect to inventory. Simple question, but a bit unexpected. And 8B, audit of hotels. What are the points that were considered for audit of hotels? And frankly speaking, my impression on this paper is obviously easy. If you people did not prepare, then you can't attempt the paper well. Otherwise, paper is like super easy. And all the best for you for the next examination. Take care.